Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English Basics for Beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Surah 17, verse number 12. We have made the night and the day as two of our signs. The sign of the night have we obscured, while the sign of the day we have made to enlighten you, that you may seek bounty from your Lord, and that you may know the number and count of the years. All things have we explained in detail. Now, once again, this is through the grace and mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that when we see the alternation of night and day, this is a sign, as what we explained in Surah An-Nahl, chapter number 16, that a sign says this is evidence and proof for the existence of God. This is proof. So when people are asking for proof or existence, we want to know that God exists. So ponder over the alternation of the night and the day. And when you ponder over the alternation of the night and the day, you will come to understand that this amazing alternation, the mathematical precision, is not a random event. Someone is in control of it. Who is that someone? It is God most merciful. It is the supreme creator. It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because a planet cannot just go by itself randomly. If it was a random event, then sometimes the day would have been 29 hours and a night would have been 3 hours. Or sometimes a day would have been 49 hours and a night would have been 1 hour. But we have precision of 24 hours. Well, plus minus, we don't go into the exact details. We have the precision of 24 hours. Who ensures that every day is a 24-hour day? Who ensures that every year is 365 days? Why wasn't a year 30 days? Why isn't 30 days into a year? Why not? Who is in control of that? Who is ensuring the mathematical precision of our calendar? Because the planets and the sun are moving at such amazing, precise movements that it is impossible that it is a random event. It is impossible. There is someone in control of it. And scientists are very shy to say no, that God is in control of it, because they regard it as a sign of weakness if they use the word God. But we as Muslims, we are very happy. We say, no, Allah is in charge of everything. Because let's look at it very briefly. Here's the sun. And we know that the sun is spinning on its axis. Everything is spinning on its axis. So the sun is spinning on its axis. It's going around on its axis. It's spinning. The sun is spinning. But in addition to the sun spinning, it is also going as part of the solar system. It is going around the Milky Way galaxy every 250,000 years. So one cosmic year for the sun is equal to 250,000 years on Earth. So it takes 250 million years for our sun to go once around the Milky Way. Who is ensuring that? Is the sun deciding to go by itself every 250,000 years? It is going around the Milky Way galaxy. Who is ensuring this? Is it a human being? No, a human being can't live for so long. Is there a factory? No, a factory, people can't live for so long. It is the supreme creator of the heavens and the earth who ensures that the sun is orbiting around the Milky Way galaxy every 250,000 years. In addition to that, if we say this is the sun, now this is not to scale. We know that we have Mercury, Venus, and then we have our planet Earth. Obviously, this is not to scale because this is 1,000,000 times bigger than the Earth, right? So Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Then we have the Kuiper belt and the Oort belt and all of that. We don't go into too much details, right? Here's the planet Earth. Now, what is happening? The planet Earth, like a top, it's spinning on its axis. It's going on its axis. It's spinning around like how this pencil is, right? So here's a pencil. So it's spinning like this. So the Earth is spinning night, day, night, day, night. You can see how the numbers are going. So the Earth is spinning like this, night, day, night, day. That is giving us the alternation of the night and the day. But remember that the precision of the night and the day, who is in charge of it? Why doesn't the earth decide, hey, today I'm tired of spinning, man. I'll just stand like this. I won't turn today. Today I don't want to dance. I don't want to be like a ballet dancer. Today I'm going to stand still. No, the earth got no choice in the matter. It's got to turn. It's turning every day round and round on its axis. As it is turning on its axis, while it is spinning like this, it is also orbiting the sun. It is going right around in an elliptical orbit around our sun. And one journey around our sun, one lap, like it's running around a stadium. So one lap around the stadium around the earth, it takes the planet 365 days. Who is in charge of that? Who decided that the earth is spinning on its axis like this, and while it is spinning on its axis, it is also going around the sun. It's spinning like a top, and it's turning and it's going around the sun. And we also get our change in seasons. The earth is not straight like this, it's tilted to 23 degrees. So as it's turning, it's tilting like this. It's woof, 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 woof. And as it's turning, if it faces the sun, we have our summer. If it tilts like this, we have our winter. So we have our change in seasons. As it goes further from the sun, it comes closer to the sun, and it's spinning, it's wobbling like this. 23 degrees, it's wobbling like a top. So it's spinning, and it's orbiting, and it's wobbling like this. Woo, 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 and 23 degrees. Who is in charge of all of that? Did the sun decide by itself, I'm going to make sure the planets must do this? No. Did the earth decide to do that? No. Someone is, because this is mathematical precision. This is not a random event. So when the Quran says the alternation of the night and the day is a sign of Allah, it means it is proof and evidence that God exists. So every time when you see the sun rise, you must say, La ilaha illallah, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, because that tells you that God is in charge. It tells you that Allah is in charge of everything. Right, but just to touch, just for completion's sake, when we talk about 365 days, or if we talk about 1 year, we are talking with a reference point being the planet Earth, because that's where we are staying. But for example, the planet Mercury, the closest planet to the Sun, that is going much faster. It's spinning much quicker on its axis, and it's going much quicker around the Sun. It goes around the Sun every 88 days. So on the planet Mars, 1 year is only 88 days, 8, 16, 24, 30. So on the planet Mercury, everything is times 4, right? That means that, let us say you were born on the planet Mercury, and say on the planet Earth you are 50 years old. But on the planet Mercury, this is Earth, and on the planet Mercury, you will be 200 years old. You multiply everything by 4. So on the planet Earth, if you're 60 years old, on planet Mercury, you will be 240 years old. That's how the different planets work. Let's take the furthest planet, Pluto. Pluto takes 278 or 275 years. Listen to this, man, sir. It takes 275 years to go once around the sun. So 1 year on Pluto is equal to 275 years on Earth. This is how long the orbit is of the planet Pluto. So let's divide 275. Let's make it easy. 7 4s are 28. Let's make it 70, 70, 70, 70. Let's say it's 280. On the planet Pluto, let's leave that out. If you are, let's say that's winter, that's spring, that's summer, and that's autumn or fall, right? If you're born in winter, you will die in winter. You will never know what is, because you will live for 70 years. Let's say on average you live for 70 years. So on the planet Pluto, you will only, this is 3, 6, 9, 12, this is 3 months. 3 months on the planet Pluto is equal to 70 years. And you'll die at the age of 3 months. Everyone dies at the age of 3 months. But 3 months means that 70 Earth years have passed. So if you are born in winter in Pluto, you will never see summer because you'll be dead by then. Or if you are born in summer, you will never know what is winter. You're dead by then. So the 1 year in planet Pluto is 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. So 1 year, you are only 1 years old, but it'll take you 280 years on Earth to be 1 year old on the planet Pluto. This is the huge size. That's only our solar system. The size of a solar system is 3 light years, which gives you about 30 trillion kilometers, because 1 light year is 10 trillion kilometers, traveling at a speed of 300,000 kilometers per second. 1 astronomical unit is the distance between the Sun and the Earth, which is 150,000 kilometers. But the astronomical unit is too cumbersome to use for space for measurements in space. So we talk about light years and even further than parsecs and all of that, right? But in simple terms, the solar system itself, we are not even talking about our galaxy. Just our solar system is 30 trillion kilometers. That is just our solar system. We have made the night and the day as 2 of our signs. That means the alternation in the night and the day is evident and proof that God exists. It is a guarantee. So when people want evidence, they want to say, does God exist? Then we say, can you look at your calendar? Why is your calendar so precise? It's because someone is in charge of that precision. If no one was in charge, then there would have been random events. Similarly, for example, let us say you have a robot on the highway or in a city. The robots tell you to have precision and to have order. But if the robots are not working, you will have chaos. You will have motor car accidents, right? Similarly, because there's no chaos in the universe, and in addition to these planets, we have just talked about one solar system, but all the solar systems in the universe are all spinning. There's not one solar system. There are trillions and trillions of galaxies. And each galaxy got trillions of stars and quintillions of planets and uncountable the number of space debris, meteors and comets and everything else. That is a number that cannot be counted. It is innumerous. And everything is spinning, 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 spinning and orbiting, spinning and orbiting, spinning and orbiting. Who has made this amazing, amazing, complicated, mathematically accurate and mathematically precise universe? It is the Supreme Creator with kun. He simply had to say kun, be, fayakun, and it is, right? This is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala creates everything. So we have made the night and the day as 2 of our signs. The sign of the night have we obscured, while the sign of the day we have made to enlighten you, that you may seek bounty from your Lord, and that you may know the number and count of the year. This is talking about mathematics. The universe is in mathematical proportion. It is so accurate that we can make calendars out of it. Who has ensured this? It is the Supreme Creator. It is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All things have we explained in detail. Every man's fate we have fastened on his own neck. On the day of judgment, we shall bring it out for him, a scroll which he will see spread open. Everyone will have the scroll of deeds and activities that they did on earth. Whether you are a believer or you're not a believer, whether you believe in God or you don't believe in God, as long as you are a human being, you will face God on the day of judgment, and that is a guarantee. Nobody can escape that. Nobody. Not even the king can escape it. Not even a president can escape it. Not even the biggest lawyer in the world can escape it. No amount of money is going to help you on that day. You can have as much gold as you want to. You can have as much diamonds as you want to. It will not help. Whatever actions and deeds that you did on the planet Earth, they are being recorded because we are all being tested by God. Our time on the planet Earth is an examination. We are undergoing a test. Are we going to choose the path of goodness, the path of angels, or are we going to choose the path of evil and crime, the path of the devil or Satan or Shaitan? And one of the ways that the devil gets company with him in hell is by confusing people about the nature of God. The Quran reminds us over and over and over again, La ilaha illallah. There is only one God. There is no God but Allah. There is only one supreme creator. The minute you have a different understanding of that pure concept, it means the devil has confused your brain. So as a belief man, sir, take the devil out of your brain. He is confusing people. It will be said to him, read your own record. Sufficient is your soul this day to make out an account against you. So every human being on the face of the earth will be given their scroll. Now, a scroll, we must think of it in terms of a hard drive. You'll be given a computer hard drive, which is basically your brain. Your brain is a hard drive. So every human being will be given a computer hard drive, will be given a video of our entire life on earth. We plug in the video and we will see our entire life in front of us. How we grew up, where we grew up, what we were doing at school, how we went to university, the day we got married, the day we started looking for a business, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It will also show to the criminals of the world, whether those criminals are in government, or those criminals are in the townships, or the criminals are in cities or villages, or the criminals are on the global scale, dressed in suit and tie. If you're a criminal, you're a criminal. You can be dressed as a king or a president or a prime minister or a sultan or an emperor. But if you are a dictator or a tyrant, whereby your rule caused tumult and oppression on earth, you will be held accountable for all the suffering you have done. So let us say, for example, that 90% of our people are honest. But the 10% of people in government and the 10% of criminals in civil society will be shown all the crimes that they have done, much to their shame and embarrassment, but then it will be too late to believe. You only get one chance at life. May your life be filled with barakah, blessings, abundance, and goodness. Alhamdulillah.